Across his years as a manager, Jose Mourinho has let go of some amazing and not so amazing talents. However, there has been a large number of players rejected by the special one that have gone on to become some of the world's brightest talents. Mourinho has also been a ruthless leader, getting rid of some players that have been arguably in their prime when they've been under his management. Today, we are building a squad of the players who have been rejected by the great Portuguese manager. We will be putting them into Vitesse from the Dutch league. This is due to their long association between Chelsea and their youth players and the whole meme that comes with Vitesse and Chelsea. Vitesse will then be moved into the Premier League where the experiment will begin. Can a team of Jose Mourinho rejects win a Premier League title? We'll have to wait and see. G'day guys, how's it going? It is Jared HD here. Welcome back to another FIFA 17 experiment video. You guys love the last one of these reject sort of squad videos. A few days ago we did a squad of Manchester City rejects since their takeover in 2008, and a highly requested comment was to do a team of Jose Mourinho rejects. So as I said, we're going to be taking control of Vitesse. We're going to replace them. What I'm going to do, like I did last time, I'm going to go across to England, replace them with the lowest placing in real life side, which was Leighton Orient, and then I believe Colchester or Chesterfield, one of the two. Chesterfield, yeah, Chesterfield with the lowest rated team in the third division, so Vitesse goes in there, and then Rotherham in the championship, they get replaced by Vitesse. Also, apologies if I'm pronouncing the wrong name. I have no idea how to pronounce their name. Hopefully it's Vitesse, otherwise you're going to be in for a very uncomfortable video. And then finally, we are going to replace Sunderland with Vitesse in the championship. So there it is, they are in the Premier League. But fellas, if you do go on to enjoy today's video and you are loving these experiment videos, make sure you leave a like on the video, and also make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. So here is our starting 11 of Jose Mourinho rejects. Some of these players were a lot easier to include. The hardest one to get a position for was goalkeeper. So I understand if a lot of you guys don't understand why Petr Cech is in there, but after doing a lot of research, Petr Cech was the only goalkeeper name that ever came up. Besides that, we have David Luiz and Bonucci. I never realized that he got rejected by Mourinho, but apparently it was during his time at Inter Milan. Then we got Felipe Luis, who went to Chelsea a few years ago and got pretty much shunned. Ryan Bertrand in right back. I was weighing up between putting him or Garay there. Kevin De Bruyne is one of the more famous rejects that Jose Mourinho let go. That has turned into a world-class talent. Juan Mata as well, although he's currently under management by Jose Mourinho. He was rejected by him at Chelsea. Then we have Morgan Schneiderlin, who just got sold from Man United to Everton. Apparently he only played 3 games or something for Man United under Mourinho.
Wrong. That is absolutely wrong. Proved over and over again. Wrong. He actually had...
Mohamed Salah is another big name player that has been rejected by Jose Mourinho. Decided to put him in left wing as there was no real left wingers, and I wanted to get Mo Salah in the starting 11. Then a famous one that has been rejected by Mourinho and now is obviously coming back to Mourinho at Manchester United. It is Romelu Lukaku. And then Iron Robin is going to be our final starting 11 player. Of course, he got rejected by Mourinho early on in his time at Chelsea, the first stint. Robin went on to Real Madrid, where he's now at Bayern Munich, and he's had great success during his career. Taking a look at our bench, we have Robert Huth, someone that I didn't know played for Chelsea at all. He only played a couple of games for the men from London before moving, and famously he won the Premier League title with Leicester last season. Ezekiel Garay is going to be on the bench as well, along with Oriol Romeu, Thorgan Hazard and Juan Cuadrado. Still puzzles me why they brought in Cuadrado when he really has done nothing and had no real game time since coming to Chelsea. He spent his whole time out on loan. Baker and Miazga aren't included in this squad. I just needed numbers to fill out the bench, and I guess I should put them there considering they are Chelsea players. But anyways, I'm pretty confident to see Like, I'm pretty excited to see where we finish with this squad, and I'm pretty damn confident. I genuinely think we have a solid chance of winning the Premier League title. Lukaku's going to grow throughout the season. De Bruyne is going to grow. A few players probably will decrease, like Robben, but I'm really excited to see how this experiment goes. Obviously, with this experiment, I'm not going to be trying to sign any players, not going to be selling any players. We're just going to go ahead now and simulate to January and see where we are sitting in the Premier League. A pretty difficult start to the season. Big December, but if we are in a top 4 spot at December, or January I should say, we're going to be in good chance of winning this experiment. So let's simulate to January now. So here we are halfway through the season, and to say that I'm shocked is an understatement. I thought, okay, we've got Lukaku up front, we've got De Bruyne in the midfield, we've got Petr Cech in goals. We're going to be cruising along the Premier League and giving the top dogs a bit of fight, but we're equal last with Burnley. What in the actual hell is that? So instead of having a Premier League title race on the cards, we have a relegation fight on the cards. That is genuinely shocking. We're on 16 points and first place Manchester United are on 46 points. So we're virtually out of the title race. Barring an absolute miracle, we're gonna have to, this is what the experiments are all about. I went into the last experiment expecting maybe mid-table, and we ended up getting top 5 football. I go into this one expecting the top of the league, and we're coming equal last. What is FIFA? A lot of the big clubs are having pretty average seasons. Man City and Liverpool are only 6 points ahead of us. So I want to have a genuine look and see who's scoring, if any of our players are at all. So, I don't expect any of our players to be in the top scorers list. Are any of them? No, they're not. How about assists? No, I'm not expecting us to be in clean sheets either. Okay, Petr Cech's had 3 clean sheets, so we just must not be scoring goals. I mean, red cards is somewhere where we're doing pretty decent. Schneiderlin and Bonucci getting red cards. So, I mean, let's simulate now to, I'm going to play the last game of the season like I did in the last episode. I was expecting maybe we could have a classic game against, you couldn't write it any better, against Chelsea on the final day of the season. So we're going to play Chelsea. We played them last time as well. So we're going to get to see if a lot of the ex-Chelsea rejects can get a go. But I was expecting for the last day of the season to maybe be a title-winning day, lift the Premier League title or fight for it, but it still might be. I don't know. This game is just absolutely cooked, but at the moment, it's not looking good. So here we go, fellas, as we approach the final day of the season. Let's take a look. We won against Arsenal last time out. We're still on a 35 rating. 3, 2, 1. Mid-table, that is a good comeback. We might even finish as high as 8th. Manchester United have absolutely dominated, but we've done pretty damn well in the second half of the season so far. West Ham and Burnley have continued to do dreadful, just like they were doing in January. I want to see what some of our results were like. So 1-0 there, 2-0, 3 wins in a row. What's that? That's not 4. So we lost to Bournemouth, lost to Man United, went through a pretty poor patch in April. A decent March, drew against the big dogs. So our side's holding up if we can draw against a lot of the big dogs and defeat a lot of the, not smaller teams, but I don't know, the teams we should be beating with the squad we have. But anyways, we're going to be taking on Chelsea on the final day of the season, testing out this team. Where did Chelsea finish? So, they're second position right now. They can't go higher, they can't go lower. I think they were in a similar position in the Man City rejects video. We can finish as high, we can't go any lower, but we could finish at 8th position, so not the worst, not the best. Let's have a look at and see if we got... So Lukaku ended up banging them in the second half of the season. He finished in 16th so far. So at least we got a player up there. Any for the assist column? Yeah, Cuadrado stepped up off the bench, so that's pretty decent to see. Clean sheets, Petr Cech kept 3 clean sheets in this second half of the season. I'm not too concerned about yellow cards and red cards, but Schneiderlin's been a naughty player, and Bonucci got a second red card. Gray joined in on the act, Schneiderlin in there. So we've had a very undisciplined side. Before we get into our game, we're going to have a look at some of our players' stats. So it's kind of frustrating how they've played some of the, like that goalkeeper got 5 appearances, that one got 3 in the Premier League, where I just want a better check to have them all. That's the danger of simulating, but how did that right back get a go? So it makes sense why we've done pretty poorly. Anyways, let's go through the squad. Players going down, players going up. Schneiderlin up at an 83. Robin had a pretty poor season. Quadrado seems like he's had a very good season, but I'm going to be playing that default one. Kevin De Bruyne has had a pretty average season. Only 5 assists for the Belgian. How has Lukaku gone? That's what I want to see. So only 11 goals out of 38 appearances, but unsurprisingly, he had a lot of game time. But anyways, let's get into the game now against Chelsea and test how this team of Mourinho rejects performs. So here we go, game time, the final day of the season at Stamford Bridge. So it's kind of nice that we get to take on Chelsea. It'd be good if we took on Manchester United as well, because we can take on Mourinho, but same sort of correlation between Chelsea and Manchester United. As I said last time, always good to see the Premier League graphics when I haven't done that much career mode this year, and it's kind of weird to see all these Chelsea, all these big name players in Vitesse kits. Like, look at that, Robben, Schneiderlin, De Bruyne, Salah, Lukaku. It's looking good. Premier League graphics on point. So here is the Chelsea starting 11 for this game. Of course, no David Luiz as we have him on our side, but Thibaut Courtois, Diego Costa, big name players, Hazard on the bench, which is better for us. And then here is our starting 11, the same as I showed you before, except I've put Juan Mata and De Bruyne in separate positions. So Mata is central midfield, De Bruyne center attacking mid, and Garay is out of this one through suspension. But anyways, let's see how this former Mourinho reject side holds up against Chelsea. They're on the attack, they're passing it well, we're defending poorly, and Kennedy, he absolutely rockets that one home. That's the one way, I suck at defense in this game in many ways, but a big way that I suck is rapid passing in a sort of triangle offense. I know it's a basketball term, but the quick 1-2 passing and the finish, we stood no chance. Schneiderlin going to De Bruyne, need to get in a shooting position. De Bruyne, tough angle and a terrible attempt. Oh crap. Bertrand's been destroyed from Kennedy today. Luckily his shot isn't as good as his first one. Juan Mata looking for an option, goes out wide to Mohamed Salah. Lukaku taps that one through. Schneiderlin on the angle makes it 1-1. That is a lovely goal. Brilliant hold-up play from Lukaku. Great run from Schneiderlin and a very impressive finish there. I love that. What a touch from Lukaku. Could have easily even squared it across the face to Lukaku potentially, but that is a top-notch finish from Schneiderlin. He's got some numbers defending him, but he gets straight past us. He squares it and we almost score our own goal. Can we hit him on the counter now? Mata going to Arjen Robben. He's going to go over the top. That's a good ball to Lukaku. Brings it down. He's still got it. Lukaku off the post. No. Oh, that was almost 2-1. Here we go. Can we get a second goal before half time here? Juan Mata going there. Lukaku. De Bruyne. Trying to get in a shooting position. Trying to skill his way through. We're going to go. Schneiderlin finesses. Good attempt though. Chelsea on the attack here. Harry Kane. Oh, it's not Harry Kane. It's bloody the young right back. Turns it over. No, Matic wins it back. Costa. Oh my god, I thought that was going to be an own goal. Substitution time here. They bring on Hazard, but we are taking off Juan Mata and we are putting on Thorgan Hazard. So I didn't even realize that at first, but both Hazard boys are coming on the field. Here we go. Can we get the breakthrough goal? Thorgan Hazard going to Ryan Bertrand. Back there, we're just passing it around, trying to find the opening. Here we go. De Bruyne lines it up. What a save from Thibaut Courtois. We get the corner here. De Bruyne, we're going to place it just about there. Kevin De Bruyne in there. Bonucci just over. Moses. Oh shit. Nemanja Matic. Oh, we're into stoppage time here. Thorgan Hazard just went off with an injury. Can we have time for one last opportunity? No, we're not. That's going to be the final kick of the game. And we have a 1-1 draw against Chelsea. So not the worst result in the world. We showed real good signs there against Chelsea. This squad was pretty decent in certain aspects. Lukaku was an absolute machine, and the same can be said about Morgan Schneiderlin. He really surprised me. But anyways, fellas, as you can see, we finish in 10th position. So, can a team of Jose Mourinho rejects win the Premier League? No, they can't. Anyways, guys, that is how we are going to conclude today's episode, today's video. If you enjoyed today's experiment and you want to see more, make sure, as always, you leave a like on the video. Also, make sure you Scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. Let me know what experiment or challenge you'd like to see me try out next. I'm always reading through the comments, so definitely let me know by leaving one down below. Make sure you check out my second channel as well, Jared Plays, along with my social media networks, my Instagram and my Twitter. Both of those linked down below. But I'll stop rambling. I'll let you enjoy your day. Hopefully you do. It has been Jared HD here. I'm out. Peace.